Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever plugged in your scan tool and been greeted by the dreaded P261A trouble code, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down what P261A coolant pumpy control circuit. Open actually means what causes it, and most importantly, how to fix it without just throwing parts at your car. So, what's this P261A code all about? In simple terms, it means your vehicle's computer, the engine control module or ECM, has detected a problem with the secondary or auxiliary electric coolant pump. You might be thinking, wait, I thought my car had a main, belt-driven water pump? And you're right, most do, but many modern vehicles, especially those with turbochargers or complex heating systems, have an additional electric pump. This B-pump has a crucial job. It often helps cool the turbocharger after the engine is shut off to prevent oil coking, or it might circulate coolant for the cabin heater. When the ECM commands this pump to turn on and doesn't see the expected electrical response, it flags the P261A code. What are the common symptoms you might notice? Honestly, sometimes you won't notice anything at all, other than the check engine light staring back at you. That's what makes this code tricky. In some cases, though, you might find that your cabin heater isn't working as well as it used to. For turbocharged vehicles, the biggest risk is long-term. Without this auxiliary pump working correctly, the turbo can suffer from heat soak after you turn off the car, potentially leading to premature failure down the road. So, even if you don't feel a difference, it's a code you shouldn't ignore. Now, let's get into the causes. What makes this code pop up? The most common culprit is the electric coolant pump itself. Like any electric motor, it can fail internally over time. The second most likely cause is a wiring issue. The pump needs power and ground to run, and the ECM needs to see a signal. A broken wire, a corroded connector, or a loose pin can interrupt this circuit, leading to the open circuit part of the code's description. Don't forget to check the fuse. It's a simple step, but a blown fuse for the pump circuit will definitely trigger this code. Less common, but still possible, is a problem with the ECM itself. But always rule out the pump and wiring first. Alright, let's talk about diagnosis and repair. First things first, grab your multimeter and a wiring diagram for your specific vehicle. This is key. Start by checking the fuse for the auxiliary coolant pump. If the fuse is good, move on to the pump's electrical connector. With the key on and the pump commanded to run, you might need a scan tool for this. Check for voltage at the power wire. You should see battery voltage. If you do, the next step is to check the ground. A good ground is just as important as power. If you have both power and ground at the connector, but the pump isn't running, you've almost certainly found your problem, a failed pump. What if you don't have power at the connector? Now it's time to trace the wiring back towards the fuse box or relay. Look for any visible damage, chafing, or corrosion. Pay close attention to any connectors along the way. Unplug them and inspect for green crusties or bent pins. A wiring diagram will be your best friend here, helping you identify wire colors and connection points. If the wiring all checks out, and you've confirmed the relay is working, then you might start to suspect the ECM. But this is rare. Replacing the pump is usually straightforward. It's often located in an accessible part of the engine bay. Just be prepared to clamp off the coolant hoses to minimize spills and have some fresh, vehicle-specific coolant ready to top off the system afterward. Once the new pump is in, clear the codes and run the engine to make sure everything is working as it should. And that's a wrap on the P261A code. It might seem intimidating, but with a logical diagnostic approach, you can pinpoint the problem and get it fixed. Remember, check the simple stuff first, like fuses, before diving into complex wiring. Thanks for watching, and if this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more car repair tips. See you in the next one.